Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the game show made in your backyard with people who may have been in your backyard. We Play Baton Rouge. It's time now to welcome the host of We Play, Pat Shingleton.
And a happy Tuesday. Thanks, Steve. How's everybody doing today? Nice to see you, studio. Is there anybody in the studio audience from Denham Springs? Get out. No, just kidding. Happy to have you with us on this Tuesday. Yesterday, we had a little bit of confusion. We did have the Miss Teen Louisiana contestants on. They could only stay for one show because they had to go back to Atlanta, Louisiana, and also the other one being from Leesville. We too have two good contestants today. Let's say hello to them again. Leonard, how are you today?
Just fine, just fine.
Good to see you again, and you've picked up one street so far, is that right?
That's right.
Tell us again, for those who weren't watching yesterday, where you're working, what you do.
I'm a lead computer operator at Louisiana National Bank.
Louisiana National Bank, and you're playing right along with Roberta, what's her name?
G. Pawlowski.
Yeah, Roberta is the living room player, and should you win, Roberta wins as well. She says, I watch We Play Baton Rouge every weekday. List me as an armchair contestant. Well, you are, that's for sure, and our living room players play along with us from the best seat in the house. Over here, you have, Lisa McGee. Nice to see you again, Lisa. Tell us again where you work.
I'm a secretary at Jacobs Engineering.
We called Jacobs, and you know what? Everybody in the whole building is sitting there watching right now. They're not getting any work done. They're going to see how you're going to do today as you move over the streets to Easy Street. Tell us about the living room player you're playing with.
It's Jim Fuchsa.
Yes, and Jim lives on Briar Bend right here in Baton Rouge. Should you win, Jim is an entomologist. I guess that's the word there, and he'll be playing right along with you, again, from the best seat in the house. I think when we left, you had just captured your first street, and yes, indeed, it is your turn right now, and the categories are running for you, Leonard. Let's see what happens here. You're on Perkins, heading for Lee. We get underway on round one on this Tuesday for We Play Baton Rouge. TV Detour music's up there, Leonard. What do you like?
Give me TV.
Here it comes, this question to start the day off. The show takes place in Mel's Diner. Originally, there were three waitresses, Flo, Vera, and Who. Her name and the name of the show are the same.
Alice.
Right it is, and you've got your second street, which is Lee. Back over to Lisa, categories are spinning. And here they go right now. Lisa McGee looks them over. Things, music, people. What do you think, Lisa?
Things.
Here's things. Could be anything, thing, and it is this. Under things, this question about famous fires. Reportedly, a cow started this fire in 1871 in Chicago. Whose cow kicked over the lantern in the shed?
Mr. Brown's.
Nah. One dark night when we were on bed, old Mrs. O'Leary's cow kicked a lantern in the shed. Bad question. Back to Leonard. Categories run. Here they go. They spin and lock at Sports Shortcut TV, and you want to do what?
Sports.
Here's sports, this one. This New York Yankee hit a home run every 9 trips to the plate during a remarkable 1927 season. His record of 60 stood for 34 years. Name this famous person.
Babe Ruth.
Exactly right. Candy bar definitely bears his name, the Baby Ruth bar. So you're 2 streets ahead of Lisa, but when we return, Lisa, it's back to the game board for you. We're going to take care of some business. Round 2 coming up. Bon Marché Mall, the place, the station, TV2, the time, 9 a.m. We Play Baton Rouge. More, but first, these words.
Lisa and Leonard began racing to the studios of TV2 when round 1 begins in just a moment.
We start out on Tuesdays. We're always getting a good contestant from the studio audience. Your name is what?
David Luker.
Dave, you go to Lehigh, I understand.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm going to ask you this question. Let's see if you've maybe talked about this in any of your music classes. He's a highly successful composer of Broadway musical songs. He collaborated with George Gershwin. Can you name him?
Oscar Hammerstein.
Holy cow, that's right, Dave. You did it. What do you got, Dave? I'll tell you what we have for you. A good friend Jim over here from Sunny Sunglasses. Free pair of Sunny Sunglasses, because now that you're a star, you're going to have to keep all those bright lights out of your eyes. Thanks, Dave. Give him a round of applause. Good to have you with us out here on the mall on We Play Baton Rouge. When we left, yes, indeed, Lisa, your turn. Categories are spinning. Here they go. Let's see what happens. Lisa, they're locking down on Louisiana Detour and Sports, and what would you like to do?
Louisiana.
Here's the question. Louisiana is bounded on the east, north, and west by 3 states. Can you name these 3 states?
Texas.
That's 1.
Mississippi.
2.
Arkansas.
Correct. College is a street, and you're over to your second street. Leonard, category's running for you. You're 1 street ahead, but right now you're going to check out the game board. Louisiana Detour Sports hits for you too. What do you like?
Sports.
Here's the question. They have called him nasty. This Romanian tennis star is as successful as he is controversial. He has to his credit the U.S. Indoor Championship in 1970, the U.S. Open 1972, the Pepsi Grand Slam in 76, and the Challenge Cup of 77-78. This just lists a handful of his tournaments. Can you name him?
Ili Nastasi.
That's right, Nasty Ili Nastasi, 4th Street Shores. Lisa, categories run, and here they are. They spin this time for you, Lisa, as Denham's brings us watching places, comics, and words. You like what?
Words.
Here's the words. It could be any type of word or maybe a spelling, but it's this. That isn't words. Here's words. In electronics, that isn't a word either, but maybe this will be a word. This word is a military word used to cover things to confuse the enemy. It comes from the French word meaning to disguise. Can you name this word?
Camouflage.
Right, and that's the word, and you've got your 3rd street, which is Acadia. So we find a score at 4-3, 1 street ahead you are, and it's back to you, Leonard. There go the categories running again. The streets leads to Easy Street, but right now they hit again on Louisiana Detour in sports.
Sports.
Here's sports. This question coming out, and it is this. What two baseball players make up the battery?
Pitcher catcher.
Pitcher catcher's right. 5th Street is yours. That's exactly right. Hear an awful lot on your programs. The battery tonight is, and it's back over to Lisa. Category spinning. Here they go. 3 streets you have. Leonard's 2 ahead. Let's see what goes down. Places, comics, and words is there this time. Check them out.
Words.
Here is words. What letter begins the fewest words in the English language? Is it the letter A, E, or X?
X.
Right, 4th Street's yours, and it is Park. So 5-4 the score. Leonard, categories run for you again. 1 street away from Easy Street. There they go. Louisiana Detour Sports hitting again. You like what?
Sports.
This question out of there. In sports slot, here's your question. It's about marbles. What are marbles made from alabaster called? Answer it correctly. You head over to Easy Street and not back to Lisa.
Cat eyes.
Alleys.
Alleys.
Alleys. It's alleys, so it's back to Lisa. Categories run. You're still alive, and here they go. Movies, the events, mixed bag. Lisa.
Movies.
Here's movies. This one comes out. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. What movie does this word describe or come from?
Mary Poppins.
5th Street's yours. We got a tie game. With 5 and 5 between both of our contestants. And yes, indeed, they're ready to move into Easy Street, but who will do it? We're moving around the corner to take care of some business. We aren't going to detour you too long. I'm Pat Shingleton, Bon Marché Mall, the place. WePlay Baton Rouge. We'll be back with the final round, but first, these words, especially for you.
WePlay Baton Rouge is taped before a live studio audience. If your club or organization would like to join us, call Pat Shingleton Productions at 925-8295.
What's this guy's name?
Travel arrangements for WePlay Baton Rouge are provided by American Airlines. American Airlines, doing what we do best.
Okay, Steve, thanks. Who do we have here, and what is your name? Hey, Doug, now where do you go to school?
St. Louis, King of France.
Well, I bet you're happy to be out of school during the summer months, aren't you? I want to ask you a question. The words Hotfoot Teddy were given to a fire-preventing animal in 1950. The guy stands in a forest, he's got a hat on, he says, "Only you can prevent," what's his name?
Smokey.
Look what you've won. 2 passes to Cinema 11. Way to go. Doug gets our seal of approval. Leonard, Lisa, 5 streets apiece. You're heading to Easy Street. Lisa, it's your turn. There go the categories. Let's see what happens. Megan, I'm sorry, it's Leonard's turn. I'm sorry, Lisa captured her 5th Street in a break. I'm sorry, it's your turn, Leonard. Categories run. What do you like?
Movies.
Here is movies. This question comes out. Who was the first child TV star ever?
Shirley Temple.
Sorry, it was Jackie Coogan. Ooh. Jackie Coogan. Good guess, though. Lisa, categories run. Here they go for you. Once again, winners stay on. Places, comics, words.
Words.
This one's out of the slot. What does a woman who is an androphobic fear?
Airplanes.
No. Men. Lisa, as good looking as you are not an androphobic, are you? Back over to you, Leonard. Categories are spinning, and here they go. Louisiana Detour Sports is there.
Sports.
Sports it is. This question's out. Here's your question under sports. What color belt does a 10th degree Dan wear with a, what color, let me try this over again. Here's the question under sport. What color belt does a 10th degree wear with his karate garb?
Black.
That is a correct answer. Black or red, you've headed over Easy Street as the winner today. They must have had a misspelling there on the word because it had on there, what color belt does a 10th degree Dan wear with his karate garb? I didn't know what he was talking about. But Lisa, you did play a good game. We want you to watch the monitor right there. Our good friend Steve Earle. See Steve standing over there sleeping. I've been trying to wake him up all day. Hey Steve, why don't you tell us what we have as a little contest?
For our second place finisher, your prize package begins with a design kit from GENERIK Ink. Yes, you'll learn how to paint designs on anything, even yourself, with this design kit. It's from GENERIK Ink of Baton Rouge. And then you'll receive a cool body wrap, a professional hairstyling, and sculptured brandy nails from Sculptured Nails at 1851 Wintling Avenue, just off Sherwood Forest Boulevard. Plus, you've won a lifetime membership and 4 free movie riddles from Video Library at 10466 Airline Highway. Video Library, your home source for video entertainment. And visit Gold Star Awards at 6220 Florida Boulevard to get your official WePlay Baton Rouge hat, shirt, and trophy. Congratulations, and back to you, Pat.
All right, thanks very much, Steve. We appreciate it. And Lisa, can you come back and play with us again on WePlay Baton Rouge? For Jim, who was your living room player, his name goes back into the bin. The entomologist living on Briar Bend, we appreciate you sending your name in. We also appreciate Lisa McGee being with us. And for all the people down where you work at
Jacobs Engineering.
Jacobs Engineering, we say thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching. How about a round of applause for Lisa McGee from Denham Springs? All right, Leonard, 5 games. If you go 5, you know what happens. Win the big trip. 1 under your belt. Take a look what we have. Here's Steve with the winning prize package on this Tuesday. Check it out. See if you like it.
For our champion, your prize package begins with a complete scuba diving course from 7 Seas Dive Shop at 3265 Perkins Road. And the course includes use of scuba equipment, 7 Seas Dive Shop. And then you'll receive this Sanyo MG15 mini cassette player with stereo headphones from the Record Bar in Cortana Mall, home of the famous 1-year no-fault guarantee, the Record Bar. And stop by Gold Star Awards at 6220 Florida Boulevard to receive your WePlay Gold Star jacket, along with the official WePlay Baton Rouge hat, shirt, and trophy.
Leonard, what do you think of that? Incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, Leonard returned from a trip. Where did you go on your vacation?
St. Thomas.
You're in St. Thomas. You're able to scuba or snorkel, right?
Snorkel, right.
But you always wanted to learn to scuba, and
Right.
they're going to be able to provide that for you right now. And not only that, while you're scuba, you can put that cassette player underwater, you know, and listen to your favorite tunes. You think
Watch
that'll
the
work?
fish dance.
Those fish certainly know how to dance, that's for sure. On a scale of 1 to 10, just kidding, Leonard, we have another contestant for you. You ready to meet him?
Yeah.
We've got good news. We've got good news, too, for Roberta J. Pulaski. Now, because Leonard has won, you also win. She lives on Percival Avenue. Thanks for putting your name into the bin as our living room player, and you'll play right along with Leonard, and as long as he's winning, you can win, too. Steve, I understand we have another contestant to go against Leonard. Why don't you tell us about it?
Okay,
Stevie.
Pat, our challenger today is from the town of Vidalia, Louisiana.
You know what
She
that is,
works
Steve.
with the Child Find program and enjoys drawing and painting. Say hello, Pat, to Carlin Ritchie.
Hi, Carlin. Nice to meet you. How you doing? Carlin, that's an unusual name.
It's German.
That's a German name?
Right.
Okay, and you work where? Oh, jeez, I just, holy cow. Almost knocked you in the head there. Sorry about that, Colin. You work where?
I work with Child Find.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that. That is a program that has started within the last 3 to 4 years.
Yes, Child Find is an organization that searches for missing children. And we also provide prevention information to prevent child abduction.
I see. And they've just started doing an awful lot of fingerprinting, picture taking, and footprinting so that there's a better cataloging of children should something like this occur.
That's correct.
Well, that's a great idea. Are you involved directly with that as well?
Yes.
And there are offices springing up all over the country.
Right.
Is this subsidized by the federal, local, and state governments, or is it a private?
It's largely private. We just recently were granted a government grant, but the large majority of the donations comes from the public.
How about that? You're originally from here in Baton Rouge?
From Baton Rouge.
Okay, and let's tell us a little bit about your living room player. Now, what is his name?
Dennis Wicker from
Dennis?
Zachary.
Is there anyone in our studio audience from Zachary? I thought so. Just wondered. Dennis Wicker is going to be playing. He is our living room player, and he plays right along with you. And should you win, then he will also win. Did you say hello to your contestant? This is Leonard Frederick. Say hello to Carlin Ritchie. We're going to take care of some business, and when we come back, you get to decide whether you want the first question or you'd like to pass it to Carlin, but we'll get Game 2 underway. This is WePlay Baton Rouge, and we are in Bon Marché Mall every day, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m., the capital city's only game show. We'll be back with more. First, here's Steve Areno.
If you'd like to be a contestant on WePlay Baton Rouge, we'd love to have you. Call Pat Shingleton Productions at 925-8295.
Oh, wait, I gotta get a question. Hang on a second, I'll be right back. I gotta get you a sports-related question here. I gotta find out a man's name here. What's your name?
Glenn Burrell.
Glenn, you from Baton Rouge here?
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau? What about that guy over there sitting in the front row? Is that your partner over there?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Daryl Barrow.
What's the deal with Dare? He looks like he's a little bit nuts.
He is nuts.
He looks like a good guy. Glad to have you here at Bon Marché Mall today, Darren. Glad to have you too, Glenn. I'm going to ask you a question. This guy was a coach. His name was Don Gable. The University of Iowa pinned down the NCAA title in 1978. You know what sport he was involved in?
Football.
It was wrestling, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do anyway. I'm going to let you wrestle with a half dozen cookies from Cookies and Cream and a half gallon of your favorite ice cream. Those guys are going to like that. Thanks for being up here with us on WePlay Baton Rouge. How about a round of applause for Glenn? Aye, yes, sir. Okay, now you won the last game, Leonard. You know the deal. Pick up 5 games. You could take the trip with American Airlines. Your competitor, Carlin, you're ready to go too. You'd like to do what?
Take the first question.
He's going to take the first one. Get Game 2 underway. You're okay on those streets? Categories are spinning. Here they go. Let's get it going. They locked down on TV, Detour, music. Leonard, Detour's not going to do you any good, but maybe TV and music will.
Give me TV.
Here it is, this question. What were the names of the Ricardos' neighbors in I Love Lucy? First names are acceptable.
Ethel.
Yeah.
And I can't remember.
Fred and Ethel Mertz. Fred and Ethel Mertz. Missed question, back over to Carlin. Categories are running for you, Carlin. Here they go. All right, you check them out. Here we go. Sports, shortcut, and TV.
TV.
Here's TV, and coming out this question, here it is. On the Andy Griffin Show, what was the name of the barber whose shop was next door to the courthouse?
Floyd.
That's Floyd, all right. Jefferson, yours. And if you don't remember Floyd, Floyd was always the guy that used to go, ooh, Andy, ooh, Andy. That guy. Leonard, back to you. Categories are running, and here they go. Things, music, and people is there, Leonard. What do you think?
Give me music.
Here's music. The question is this. This blonde-haired British singer is best known for her 1964 chart topper, Downtown. Now, what is the name of this female singer? The 8-second tick goes. It's Up Petula Clark. Downtown, uptown. Back over to Carlin. You have one street. Categories run. Let's see what happens. We're mixing and flying, and Louisiana Detour and Sports hits again, and it keeps popping up. What do you like?
Let's try Louisiana.
This question comes out. In what year did Baton Rouge become the state capital? Was it 1860, 1826, 1853, or 1849?
1853.
1849, correct answer. 1849 was the year. Back to Leonard. Categories run. Here they go. Things in music and people, Leonard. What do you like?
Give me music.
Here's music. The question is this. The songs White Christmas, Nature Boy, and You'll Never Know were the big hits in the 40s. Name the artist that sang these songs.
Bing Crosby.
Boo, 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 boo. That's right. Bing Crosby, and your first street is yours. So with a 1-1 score, it's back over to Carlin. Categories run. Take a look as they spin around. Categories spin after 8 seconds. They lock down sports, shortcut, and TV.
TV.
Here it comes, this question. On the Flintstones, Fred and Wilma Flintstone had a daughter. What was her name?
Pebbles.
Right, college is your next street. So with a 2-1 score, with 4 more to hit the easy street, back over to Leonard, and there go the categories running again for you. Leonard, you got one game under your belt. You look at sports, shortcut, TV.
Give me sports.
Sports it is. This one comes out. Here we go. Better known as the Stilt, this man dominated pro basketball for 14 years, during which the 7'1" center set at all-time NBA scoring and rebound records, became the only player in the NBA history to score 100 points in a game. Name the player.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain, right. Los Angeles Lakers, the team. You've got your second street. 2-2 the score. Carlin, categories are running again. Here we go. They pop this time on Louisiana Detour, and sports hits again, and it keeps getting stuck on there, it seems like, doesn't it? What do you like?
Let's try sports.
Here's sports. This question comes out. In 1965, this 59-year-old man started for the Kansas City A's as the oldest player to pitch in the majors. Now, who is he? Is it Lou Burdett, Leroy Satchel Paige, Warren Spahn, or Vernon Law?
Satchel Paige.
Correct answer it is, Carlin. You've latched on to your third street. We find our score. Leonard, back to you. Categories run, and here they're rolling. If it locks down on Louisiana Detour Sports, I'm going to... Wow, movies, events, mixed bag this time.
Give me movies.
Here it comes. This one's the question. Who proved she was a maniac about dancing in the movie Flashdance? Was it Jennifer Beals, Laura Beals, or Jennifer Jones?
Jennifer Beals.
Right. Third street's yours in a 3-3 tie. We find both of our contestants 3 streets away from Easy Street. Carlin, can you be back with us again tomorrow to continue the game?
Sure.
Good. Leonard, how about you?
Sure.
You sure they won't get mad at you down L&B?
Positive.
We'll call and make sure everything's all right. When we do return yesterday, Carlin, we'll come back to you. I'm Pat Shingleton. Bon Marché Mall the place, TV2 the station, 9 a.m. the time. This is WePlay Baton Rouge. No matter what game you're playing, you play it the best you can. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
We Play Baton Rouge is a Pat Shingleton production, made in association with WBRZ TV2. This is your We Play announcer, Steve Burrow, reminding you to join us each and every day, Monday through Friday, when...